Yeah, what it do, baby? It's Moonkid Max back with another episode of Moonkid Max's reviews and reactions. Welcome. If you are new to the channel, please hit subscribe, all that good stuff. We got Kid Cudi's new album, Insano. I'm excited. Anyone who knows me knows that Kid Cudi's one of my favorite rappers. I got a chance to go to the listening party, so I'm gonna break it down for y'all so y'all know if like this is a good project, something you want to listen to, something you should pass on. I'm gonna give y'all the highlights, all that good shit. So hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. You know how we do. I'm starting my journey to 1,000 followers, so if you can help a brother out, y'all already know what it is. So we're gonna get into this review. So this is like Cudi's most rapping album ever to date, like hands down. And a lot of his flows and like his delivery reminds me of indie cut, but like that was more like psychedelic trap. This is like trap. So Cudi is just on some modern new type beats, rapping his soft. Woo! Yeah, so like I said, I was able to go to the Insano listening party last week in Hollywood. It was a packed house, man. Like, Cudi had all his boys with him, Chip the Rip, if you know what's good. Jaden Smith was with him. And Cudi was just, he seemed happy, had a lot of masculine energy. I like seeing Cudi rapping hard and, like, just jumping and dancing, getting the crowd hype, all that good shit. Nigga was, like, in his bag, in his pocket, all that, To get to the album, I think the first thing I noticed off rip was the features. And like long-standing Cudi fans, we know Cudi usually has a lot of obscure, unknown people, and like that's dope that Cudi like puts unknown artists or like indie artists, and he puts them in the forefront and gives them some shine, basically. But when I saw the feature list for this, I saw Rocky, XXXTentacion, Lil Wayne, Travis, of course, you know Cudi and Travis, but I was like, these are heavy hitter features and they're rap features. So I knew Cudi was about to be on his rap hard type shit. And going through Insano, that's exactly what he was on. He was on his rap hard type shit. Cause this Cudi was rapping. He sounded hungry again. And we're gonna get to the content because a lot of people who have criticisms for the album are saying, yeah, he rapping hard, but he not rapping about nothing. And on a first listen, I think a lot of bars are going over people's heads. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to a lot of different reviews and reactions, just trying to like see what the temperature was on the album. And I don't want to trigger nobody or make anything like, why is it got to be about race? But I just making an observation that literally every single white music critic that I listened to was just like, they was like, y'all know when Charlemagne was listening to Safari rap and he was like, nah, that's not it. Basically, all the white critics that were listening to Insano were like, nah, that's not it.
Your pocket's on a diet, nigga. I'm calling you Atkins.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
The root of their criticism was just like, he's not talking about nothing. And I get that. I was like, I understand. I'm not even mad at that. And like, yo, seriously, I'm not trying to get canceled, so I'm not trying to like push nobody's buttons, like making it about black and white, But I just found it interesting that I listened to a lot of black men who were reviewing Cudi's new album, and I asked some of my friends, my female black friends as well. And every black person I talked to has been like, yo, this new Cudi is tough. This new Cudi go hard. Yo, Cudi on some next level type shit. And I think it's like culturally, we're taking the album in differently than these like music critics. And I'm sure there's a lot of white dudes who get it, and I'm gonna break it down what I mean by get it. So to someone who came to Cudi for mental health topics and for like introspective lyrics and like melodies and more like singing, and he wasn't like a lot of Cudi hums on Insano. So if you came into this album looking for that, then you're not gonna be satiated. I think that's the word, satiated. You're not gonna be satiated. So, like these critics, they were like calling out all of the like quote unquote lackluster lyrics. And I'm gonna just read a few. This is from the song Most Ain't Dennis. And Cuddy starts the verse, act like my poo don't stink, walk up in the party with a drink and my crew in a blunt, give a stink. Well, I get my shine on with some girls on my lap. Walk the road, most cats never finish. Express all my glow for Benny, hope you get it. Doing movies, TV shows with Timmy. Like, bro, yeah, it's nothing deep, it's nothing introspective, but Cuddy talking his shit. And that's what, like, we like on this project, this was like about Cuddy talking his shit. Cuddy being in his swag, being in his masculinity, just rapping his ass off. And I think that's what we as Black Americans and other people who are not Black who get it, is just like not everything has to be introspective and deep and have some like crazy concept and be cinematic. Like sometimes you just need to enjoy and vibe and loosen the hell up, man. So I'm gonna read this comment that I left on one of the YouTube channels. I'll link it to y'all in the description if y'all want to check the dude out, because dude did have a good review. I liked his review. It was just I think he's from London probably, and culturally I think there was a difference there. Insano feels like a mixtape to me, like one of those iconic mixtapes from the 2010s, like Wiz's Cushion OJ or Chance's Acid Rap. I can understand, though, how a lot of people find the lack of substance and content jarring. But me, as a Black American, I've been talking to all my other Black friends about it, and we all agree it's dope to see Cuddy just on his swag, talking his shit, and rapping hard. Culturally, we identify with this version of Cuddy, and he's already given us so many conceptual albums that are experimental and introspective that Insano is actually a breath of fresh air, even though it's not necessarily deep or risk-taking. It's fresh for Cuddy. And another thing, to keep it 100, when I like listened to his lyrics at the listening party, I was more so vibing off the energy of the room and like bouncing off of everybody that was there. But I noticed like the content wasn't up to par. That's what I thought on the first listen. I heard a lot of just like braggadocio stuff, just like the critics said. But after digesting the album, I'm like, yo, there's some deeper and like introspective. We got something up here that's a little more than just him rapping about booty and money and cars. And the song Wow featuring ASAP Rocky was a good example of that, of where I heard a lot of people saying that, I mean, the hook is dope, but his verses were weak. He wasn't rapping about nothing. And that third verse went crazy, in my opinion. I'm going to just read some of the lyrics. He was like, bullshitting, it was written, told the devil, wait a minute, I ain't ready. Anyone feel hopeless? You're at war? I'm sitting while I roll one. Furthermore, realest nigga in the cold watching me surfing. Heaven knows I'm just a soul who's on his search to find his home, knowing my angels got me. Drinking, playing sad songs, something strange is going on. Something strange is going on. Seen the devil creep up on me, dog, and I ain't got nowhere else to go. Swimming all alone, sticking to the cold, no feeling low. Twisted all up in my dome, but I'll make it on my own. Nigga, these is some inspiring, motivational lyrics, bro. Like, I thought that was pretty motivational. Like, he's saying something here. He's saying something substantial, and he's sliding on the beat. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this junk up as we are approaching the 10-minute mark. If you enjoyed my review, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment. I'm on a journey to 1,000 followers, and I'm just trying to get it popping. So to end the video, I'm going to just break down the album so you kind of know what vibe you're looking for. So all of I just call it New Hard Cuddy. That's what I think I called that John. New Hard Cuddy. He just rapping on some like this. We ain't never heard Cuddy like this before. Keep bouncing, get off me, Most Ain't Dennis. Yo, a lot of people complain about the Most Ain't Dennis hook. I love that hook, yo. That joint is so smooth, bro. He used that little high kind of raspy voice. You for me, if you don't like me, aha. Round. I'd be like, yo, if Lil Yachty or Lil Uzi or Playboy Cardi did them same sounds, then they would be like, oh, it's fire. But because Cudi doing it, like, anyways, A Tale of a Night, bruh, Cudi. I think that's the hardest song on the tape as far as rapping. A Tale of the Night, that joint gets me hype. Man, Mr. Cooler and Freshie, that was another one. I was like, Cudi just rapping, like some hard braggadocio, just spitting on hard trap beats. Old school Cudi vibes. We got Wild with ASAP, of course. That just sound like some classic Man on the Moon type Cudi to me. Electro Wave, baby. Another like vibey, kind of like Passion Pain, Demon Slaying vibes, I think. Torture was definitely Man on the Moon vibes. It was the only like sad song, I guess, but like sad in a good way. You know how Cudi is. X and Cudi, old Cudi vibes, definitely had the melodies with X. Then he had the killer verse in it. Funky Wizard Smoke got like a classic kind of man, what's that track on Man on the Moon too? I can't even think right now. Ashton Kutcher. Funky Wizard Smoke gives me Ashton Kutcher in The End. If y'all remember The End on Man on the Moon 2, that old school kind of like funky Cudi rapping, like, yeah. And then Porsche Topless and Blue Sky definitely giving me old school Cudi just with the melodies and the lyrics, and yeah. Then Miscellaneous, 7 featuring Lil Wayne, man, they made a vibey song. I saw the Lil Wayne feature. I was hoping that they was going to go bar for bar or something like that, because, you know, Lil Wayne's clearly one of the best rappers alive, so I thought Cudi was like, but they made a vibey song, and I dig the vibe. It's dope. Rager Boys with Thug, man. To Them High with Yachty. All this, like, To Them High was like Cudi doing a Rager, like, SoundCloud type vibe. I was like, okay, Cudi, I see you. So, yeah, check the album out if you haven't. I think it's dope. I enjoy it. It's growing on me the more I listen to it. Again, thank you for listening to my review. Like, subscribe, hit that button, man, and come back for some more reviews and reactions.
Get into this shit. Hold on, cut the music. Now listen. We all vibe out. This is one of the things that I've always wanted to do. Yeah! Being able to be in this room and vibe with y'all to my new album, seeing your reactions, is a priceless fucking thing. I can feel your excitement. Are y'all fucking excited? Yeah! Now I'm just gonna let this shit play through. I'm gonna pass out blunts. Anybody need lighters? I got lighters. I'm gonna rage too. And he knew exactly what I fucking wanted. He helped me handpick this amazing team of producers to work on this album. So listen, when I tell y'all this is an experience nothing like I've ever done before, okay? Y'all ready for this shit? Limited kisses from many of bitches. Throw my shit back in this fist until any bitch get back. But I love these raps, haha. Come on, see this, I'm pop. Motherfuckers try to bring you down when they see you shine. Don't worry. God got you. Amen. Insano. Another surprise. I started a new group with Jaden. Me and Jaden are a group now. So we're gonna work on an album pretty soon as Jaden stops his journey. He's on a journey right now. He's doing his thing. But sooner or later, we're gonna link up and we're gonna do that album, all right? All right? So look, that's all the new exciting things going on in my universe. But how about that album? How about that album? Fuck!